any questions, and you'll find your chavrusa makes it a tremendously pleasurable experience, and there's nothing to be scared of.
And from my standpoint as well, it has been very comfortable, and not only with Wabc, but Rabbi Beer as well has always been there to make everything. Anytime I've needed something, the family's needed something, or has definitely stepped forward in many ways, as I said.
We are very impressed that a man of your intelligence and experience finds it rewarding, and we wish you continued growth in your learning and your Torah.
Thank you.
Personal growth. And Wabc, thank you for being part of Oorah and continue the great work.
You're very welcome. Rabbi Beer told me there's a lot of people that he has to say no to. People like Alan, people that are normal people, intelligent people that try to sign up online, and he just doesn't have enough people. If I'm calling out there for everyone, give it a call, leave a message, get the ball rolling. Nobody's going to put you to something which you won't, be able to do or not comfortable doing. Mordechai Beer is a wonderful person. Just call up today.
And we need your money to make these things work. We have so many programs we're working on, and right now, please call in.
18777 auction.
Question for you. Have you recommended Torah mates to anybody else?
It's a very good question. My wife also has a Torah mate, and who she enjoys very much, and she's been learning probably for about 2 years now.
That's what we want to ask from you, that you benefit so much from it. Spread the word.
Absolutely.
And out there, we want to tell you, you don't have to have all the answers to be a Torah mate. Remember that. First of all, Rabbi Beer, Mrs. Summers in Denver, we have coordinators that will train you and help you and show you what to study, what to talk about. Torah mate is also a friend. I've spoken to Torah mates, and they tell me it's the highlight of their week from both ends, and be out there. You'll see, you'll get so much from it. And just to realize, when you're supporting Oorah, 1,400 Torah mates and growing. 1,400 people like Alan are getting their lives and their religiosity enhanced. So please, there's 3 ways to do it now. www.oorah.org is the best way. And Yossi, you also get $500 raffle on that?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, you do.
$500.
Yes, there's a special for
bonus
all the
raffle.
people who put in online. There's actually a special raffle. It's like, if you look at like the things that are going on tonight, the different raffles, bonus prizes, bonus raffles, bonus stuff. I mean,
it's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness!
Make-A-Wish, $12,000. I mean, that's something unbelievable. I mean, $20,000. What is it? $25,000 cash? That's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
that's what country already won that one.
Yeah.
The others are still available.
18777 auction.
Thank you again, guys.
18777 auction.
Thank you so much for coming in. Continued Hatzlacha. Good luck.
Ramesh, I was driving in here on Friday on the way to Lakewood when we got a phone call in the car on the Verrazano Bridge. My wife answers the phone. She says, "It's for you." I said, "Who is it?" She goes, "Rabbi Chaim Mintz." I said, "Rabbi Chaim Mintz is calling me. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble." I get on the phone. He says, "How are you, Rabbi Yossi?" I said, "Fine." He says, "I want you to know that I was coming out of the bris that Rav Moshe Meir Weiss had for his grandson on Thursday, and I saw a white car parked along the curb, and I saw the license plate. It said Country Y. So I figured that must be Country Yossi's car, and I always wanted to call him. I said, this reminds me, Taka, that's why I'm seeing this license plate. I got the number from you, Rav Moshe, the way you're smiling, yeah. Gave it my son. He called me up. He said, "I want to thank you for all the time and effort you've put in on behalf of Oorah." I said, it's nothing, and for the great job you're going to do Motzei Shabbos. I said, I didn't do it yet, but thank you anyway. I said, I want to thank you for the unbelievable job you're doing with Oorah. You created an organization that has grown by leaps and bounds. For today, 1,400 volunteers and all kinds of things going on, always new programs affecting thousands and thousands of people in so many different countries. He said, Yossi, I want you to know it's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
This is the perspective of a gadol who says his whole life work, dedicating 24 hours a day for so many years, and he feels with all that's being accomplished, it's only a drop in the bucket. There's so much more to do.
Yossi, I got a call from Rabbi Mintz also on Friday. We did the ID. but let's do it again. WABC 770, WMCA 570 AM. Live, and we thank ZK for running the boards with his usual expertise. Yossi, Rabbi Mintz called me also, and at the bris, we made a bris of a grandson, and that's where Yossi was as well.
Mazel tov, Taka, on behalf of everybody, we wish you mazel tov and much gesund and nachas from all the kinderlachen.
And Yossi was there, and Rabbi Mintz, I went over to Rabbi Mintz at the bris, and I said to him, Rebbe, is there any message to you that you want me to say at the radiothon? So he said, no, just do your job with the excitement and the passion. Tell people to call 1-8777-ACTION. So he called me back on Friday, and he said, Reb Moshe, I was thinking, in his humble way, he said, Reb Moshe, I was thinking about your question, what you should tell the people. He said, there is something you could tell the people. He said, appeal to them that every listener should commit themselves, in his words, make a Kabbalah, a commitment to work on bringing one person back to Yiddishkeit. He says, you know how many thousands of people listen? If every person out there will say to themselves, I'm going to bring one person back to Yiddishkeit, whether I meet him at the office, whether I meet him in the park, whether I meet him in the bungalow, whether I meet him wherever. He says, could you imagine, Rav Moshe, if every person did that, for the next 10 years, Rav Mintz said we would carve all of America. That was his pleasure.